You did everything right. You got your 8 hours of sleep, you skipped the second cup of coffee, you even took your supplements. And yet, at 3 p.m., you hit the wall. Your brain feels heavy, your body feels drained, you're always tired. You've Googled how to fix chronic fatigue 1,000 times. Every article points to better sleep and better diet. But what if I told you that for many of us, the problem isn't physical at all? We're taught that the opposite of rest is work. But the true opposite of rest is emotional exhaustion. This is the invisible drain that no amount of sleep can fix. It's not the work you do, it's the mental load you carry. It's the constant low-level humming of stress, the internal dialogue, and the things you think you need to be doing. Today, we're going to expose the hidden mental drainers that are stealing your energy. More importantly, I'm going to give you a 24-hour reset plan. 3 simple, science-backed steps you can implement right now to seriously boost your mental and physical energy. Stop looking for the complicated cures. Let's figure out why you're so tired and how to start fixing it today. The hidden drainer. The human brain is a magnificent machine, but it runs on a limited energy budget. The single biggest hidden drainer is something psychologists call decision fatigue. Think about it. From the moment you wake up, your brain is under attack by tiny choices: what to wear, what to eat, which email to open first, what to reply to. Every single choice, no matter how small, consumes a measurable amount of cognitive energy. You exhaust your brain by 11 a.m., not by solving complex problems, but by navigating a minefield of trivial decisions. By the time you get to the afternoon, your brain literally has less fuel left for important tasks, leading to that heavy, foggy feeling. The second drainer, uncontrolled worry. We spend hours worrying about things that are either in the past and unchangeable, or in the future and completely out of our control. This is the mental equivalent of leaving your computer running 1,000 background applications. It generates enormous emotional heat and consumes resources without generating any positive output. It's pure, invisible energy waste. The third drainer, one-sided relationships. We often talk about toxic people, but sometimes the drain is more subtle. It's the friend who only calls you when they need to vent. It's the colleague who never gives, only takes emotional labor. In psychology, this is known as an emotional boundary violation. You become an emotional dumping ground. You want to care. You feel like you should care, but the cost is your own internal peace and, critically, your energy. By the way, if you're finding this deep dive into emotional energy helpful, do me a quick favor and hit the subscribe button. It helps this information reach more people who are tired of being tired. And now, back to the solution. So, we know the enemies: trivial decisions, uncontrolled worry, and emotional imbalance. How do we fight back and get our energy back in the next 24 hours? Let's dive into the 3 steps of the reset plan. The 24-hour reset. Step 1, the physical reset. We start with the body because the mind is always trying to protect it. Rule 1, the caffeine blackout. For the first 4 hours of your reset, absolutely no caffeine, not a sip. Caffeine gives you a loan of energy that you have to pay back with interest. We need to measure your baseline energy without the chemical interference. Rule 2, the 15-minute slow walk. Not a run, not a workout, a slow, meditative walk. The goal is to lower your cortisol levels, which are likely spiking due to chronic stress. It's not about burning calories, it's about grounding your nervous system. Rule 3, the protein-fat power meal. Forget quick carbs. Your first major meal should be high in healthy fats and protein. This stabilizes your blood sugar, which is critical for maintaining stable energy levels throughout the entire 24 hours. These small physical adjustments send a massive signal to your brain. We are safe. We are stable. You can stop conserving energy now. Step 2, the mental reset. Now we tackle decision fatigue head on. The 3 major decisions rule. For the rest of the day, you are only allowed to make 3 major decisions. Automate or delegate everything else. What do I mean? Decide what your 3 most important tasks are. Everything else, your outfit, your lunch, what podcast to listen to, is predetermined or randomized. This simple act dramatically reduces the cognitive load, freeing up mental energy for the things that truly matter. You are not a machine designed to calculate 1,000 choices. You are a creator designed to focus on a few meaningful ones. The worry protocol. You cannot stop worrying, but you can control when you worry. You're going to create a 5-minute worry window. When a worry about the past or future pops up, immediately write it down and tell yourself, I will give this 5 minutes during my dedicated worry window at 7 p.m. This is not denial, it's scheduling. It teaches your brain that the worry will be addressed, but not right now. When 7 p.m. comes, you set a 5-minute timer, you process the worry, and when the timer goes off, you stop. The mind loves structure. Giving your worries a dedicated time and place takes away their power to constantly draw energy from your subconscious. Step 3, the emotional reset. Finally, we address the emotional vacuum, the microdose of joy. Emotional exhaustion often leads us to avoid joy because joy requires energy. We need to intentionally inject small doses of positive emotion. This could be 10 minutes of listening to music you loved in your childhood, watching a silly cat video, or calling the one friend who makes you genuinely laugh without asking for anything in return. The key here is low stakes, high return joy. It's a signal to your nervous system that the world is not all doom and stress, and that it is safe to feel good again. The boundary scan. For 15 minutes, you're going to scan your week and identify one person or commitment that is a one-sided drain. You don't have to cut them off. The 24-hour fix is simple. Say no once. Cancel one optional commitment. Delay one draining conversation. The act of saying no, even to something small, is an incredible act of self-preservation. It's your brain realizing, I have the power to protect my own energy. That feeling of control is one of the fastest ways to reverse emotional numbness. After 24 hours, you won't be magically cured, but you will have created an undeniable shift. You'll have a stronger mental foundation because you protected your cognitive load and addressed your worries. This is not about trying harder, it's about trying smarter. It's about being deliberate with your energy, not your time. Remember the 3 core actions: automate decisions, schedule your worries, and defend your boundaries. Being perpetually tired is not a moral failing. It's a sign that you've been running on a hidden deficit. Your mind is exhausted because it's been working overtime to protect you from emotional overload. You are not broken. You're just operating on a low battery. Let's start charging it now. Which of these 3 steps are you going to implement first in your next 24 hours? Let me know in the comments below. And if this video helped you, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend who always says, I'm tired. I'll see you in the next video.